You made her taller than you?
5'6". I made her taller than me. It's
Okay,
not a
I'm gonna
hard
ping
feat, but
people.
it's not a hard feat to be taller than me. But well, there we go.
And I'm gonna ping other people because none of my bots work.
Ping.
I need to figure out how to automate this.
If I can, bullshit. Get this thing on here. Need simple.
Okay. Has anybody arrived? Oh, hello, Moth.
Hello.
Moth says I arrive. Cal says greeting. Oh, hi. Hello, Bella. Oh, a Snopes. I did not expect you. Hello, you're gonna get to watch me traumatize Brisket today.
Watch my own.
Yes. Yeah, that's usually a good decision. I should
You know
pull
what?
out
I'm just getting every account I have like 7 emails. Any one of them could be a
neurodivergent moment. I'm gonna ping Spectrum.
god. I know those people.
That's the plan. I'm gonna say, come watch me traumatize Brisket.
Witness a queer person try to log into her own account.
Oh, turn your Discord on stream remote so you don't get notifications.
Just put do not start off.
True. Stream remote is easy though.
What's stream mode?
If you go into settings, then you can scroll down and find streamer mode, and then like,
Oh,
oh,
there it is. Enable
that's
stream mode.
I pulled up a chemistry assignment by accident. I'm trying to get onto stream. Hello, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, you guys. How many followers do I have now? Oh, I need to move the chat box actually. That's terrible. That's a
That's just in the middle of the
Oh my
screen.
God, that is an awful placement for it. I will be here forever now. Yes, you will. Um, I can't wait to listen to traumatizing moments while hunting monsters, says Moth. See, here's the thing. That's not quite my style. I tend to go with psychological trauma.
Amazing. Confirm it.
Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. Yes, tomorrow is uh, tomorrow is the Pacifist Assassins session 0. So this is going to be exciting. Oh my God, I'm at 10. I hit 10 followers. That's like a lot of followers.
Do I donate a negative follower?
I don't think that you can donate a negative
I'm gonna
follower.
be like that hateful. So,
I
like
don't I don't think that you can do that.
you can't. I'm built different.
You can't do a negative follower. I mean, you can unfollow, but are you even following?
I'm gonna
What?
follow
Oh,
you to get your hopes up,
sorry.
and then
Um,
follow you.
what image did you use for your background? I did not see that quite now. Um, I looked on. I'm gonna be real with you. I googled free galaxy image and enjoyed this one. Do you have a dice in your mouth?
Do not quite. I've fit most of my dice. Oh, there's my password. I've fit most of my dice in my mouth before.
You're so
Not
neurodivergent.
like at once, but like.
You are literally so neurodivergent.
Okay, I'm in our chat. Um,
I need to pull up. I have so few thoughts in my brain. It's kind of a problem.
reference to a game.
I don't know what that game is. Among
It's
Us.
fucking Korean.
Among Us. Thank you. Oh yeah. Wait. Wait.
Hello guys, we've been playing Among Us today. We're gonna get fucking stabbed by a crewmate.
I'm so confused. My volume on my phone was set to 1. So I just heard like a really tiny little
guy,
A real tiny little guy. It's
little man. Let's just
hey
put the headphones
hey
on and like listen to it.
hey. I'll say, there's the character development. I'm already significantly less awkward than I was last stream. I swear to God, last stream was like, I think that was the worst. That was horrible. Anyways, um,
A cacophony of events.
I got into it I got into it in a bit. Um, Yippee, character development. Let's go. I should text Undead's people and be like, "Hey, I am streaming." That's a thing that I have forgotten to do, but
Test. Okay, so the audio delay is 4.5 seconds. That's just
that's
normal for
because you're
streamers.
on mobile. Oh, you connected it to the computer. Okay,
No,
mobile's worse.
oh,
Mobile's significantly worse. Twitch doesn't like mobile, last I checked.
great. I can hear two of you at the same time, so your voice is insufferable.
You agreed to come here.
Uh,
You agreed to this?
Not every decision I've made is one I'm proud of, first of all.
Yeah, you're like, what, 17, a child? You've got such bad decisions. Anyways, I'm going to bring more little gay people. I would appreciate more little gay people. That would be fun. I like gay people. Big fan.
Queer ass.
That's the idea. That's, oh my God, that's the most awkward I've been all stream. You need to stop worrying about how awkward I am. Um, I am a professional streamer.
Hello, little gay people on the laptop. I'm a big gay person. Hello.
Big, you're like 5 feet tall.
I'm 5'4". Yeah. My character is 5'6", so this little bitch can tower over me.
Okay. Anyways, I think that it's time to play some D&D.
What?
What do you meme? Um, yes. Pacifist Assassin says, "What do you meme?" Oh, yes. She is small. Anyway, I think it's time to play D&D, you guys. Don't you
Okay.
think? You guys want to see some D&D? I'm gonna traumatize you. I'm gonna traumatize you in real life.
Lovely.
Okay, I'm switching over.
Something from dad joke.
I've switched over. I need to move the chat box again because I have perpetually bad taste. Perpetually bad ideas when it comes to where the chat box should go. Nope, shouldn't go there. Um, we'll see if that works. I'll just keep checking it. Traumatize me, mommy, says Moth. I'm gonna figure out how to ban people later. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna do that. Um,
Literal moth. Don't say I'm sorry at the end of the message. Fucking own it. Come on, coward.
nah. Okay. Both of you suck, actually.
You invited me here as much as I chose to come here, so that's.
If Rusty ain't mommy, what the hell you mean? Oh yeah, I'm your snussy buddy. Brisket does not know what I mean by that.
I can point to my eyes and then slowly move my hand over and feel the audio moving up to my ear. So I can hear your dramatics again.
I'm your snussy buddy. You can ask Connor what he means by that. You can ask Connor what moth means by that. Feel free to ask him. You get no context. All right. Ah, you ruined the no context moth. It's fine. Anyways, okay, Dungeons and Dragons. That's the idea. We're Dungeons and Dragons the stream. Um, I need to shut up, is what I need to do. Anyways, don't give me that look. Okay, so I'm gonna scoot you here. You're in a town. I have not picked which house is yours. You want to pick a house? We'll say on the upper level because you're like
The upper level,
bougie.
I assume is inner.
What?
I assume you mean upper, you mean like the inner area to the right?
Yeah, where you can see
Yeah.
the cliffs.
Yeah. I mean, you're even able to see my pointer.
No, you have to click and hold, and it'll create a circle. Yeah. So yeah, yeah, you can live here in that complex. I don't care which house. You have a token. I made you a token. Blorp.
Okay. Oh, lovely.
God, you're fucking massive. It'll do.
These are dwarf hostage. She's 5'6".
Shush. You figured out how to roll dice.
Huh? Yeah, I typed it in chat already.
I'm trying it full screen. I need to. There we go. I full screened. You can full screen by hitting 511. I F11. 511. What am I on about? All right. So it is. Let's say it's about midday, and you're 14 years old. Okay.
Okay.
I is the headphone productive? I have to ask, is being able to hear everything I say twice, is that productive?
It'll be fine.
Okay. Cause that would distract the hell out of me. So, you are 14 years old. It is midday,
Mm-hmm.
and your friend is about to come over. So, I'm actually gonna scoot you onto your house. This map is why stream is late. I was originally planning to do the stream at 7. This map is why that did not happen.
Reminds me of trying to fuck around with dungeon paint.
Well, the difference is that I'm actually good at it. I
I don't
have
have the
the
patience for it.
I have the incarnate pro subscription or whatever. I'm putting you in your bedroom. That is your bedroom. This is to
Assume
scale.
so. Okay. Like the 5 feet grid? Yeah.
5 foot grid, yeah. This is, technically speaking, a functional battle map. Though there will not. I should not. I'm gonna spoil my own entire stuff. Oh, how do I?
It can be a battle map. I have to battle the demons.
Um, this is a. That's a bot, right? I think that's a bot. I'm gonna. Uh. Okay. I deleted it. Guys, I figured out how to delete somebody's message.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Death
Okay.
of free speech or something.
I'm gonna free your speech. Again, don't give me that face. Um, so it is midday, and you are 14 years old. I should have made a token for your dad, but I did not.
Alright.
So we're just gonna vibe. Um, yeah. It is midday. You're 14 years old, and your friend is about to come over.
Okay.
So you hear a knock on the door. Your father is out currently. He is not in the house at the moment. So it's just you and a couple of servants who are probably up in the kitchen doing kitchen things.
Alright.
So you hear a knock at the door.
Alright. Naturally answer it. Let's see.
You can move your own token, by the way.
Simply drag and drop. What's this? It's not responding.
It should. Do you not have access to it? Let me check. God, it fucked up again.
Yeah,
Oh
whether
my
I hold
god.
it or I tap it.
You have access now.
Okay.
Okay. So you knock on the door. I know he knocks on the door, and you open it, and your friend Evan is standing in front of you.
Evan,
Evan,
Evan, my boy.
your boy. I'm gonna put how it's spelled in chat.
E-man.
Sure. Um, yeah. So, Evan is standing in front of you. He smiles at you as he's a 14-year-old boy. He's got all the confidence of somebody who's not been beat down by the world yet. So, hi Callista.
Hey, what's up?
I found something cool I want to show you. You want to go to your room and I can show you? He's got like a messenger bag with him, and it seems to you can see like papers poking out of the top of it.
Okay. Sure, what is it?
It's star maps.
Star maps?
Yeah, like maps of the sky and the constellations.
Don't reckon it's very easy to read those. I mean, doesn't it just look like a horde of bees up there? It's not much.
It does kind of look like bees. That's yeah. Have you ever heard that there is actually a constellation that's called the Bees, and it's one of the easiest constellations because you look up at the sky, right, and as long as you can see stars, you can see the constellation the Bees.
Yeah, figures.
He pulls out some he pulls out some papers and spreads them on the ground in front of you, and it's a I should have looked up what star maps look like before this session. It's
You're telling me you can read these?
yeah, I mean I'm not great at it. My dad's just recently taught me, but these are there's some of his spare ones, some of the ones that he's got extras of. Um, so look at this. There's the he points at a couple of he points at a cluster of the stars. Um, it appears to be it looks vaguely spoonish. That is called the Big Dipper, and it's one of the easier ones to find.
It's just a giant pot. What do you mean?
It does kind of look like a pot, but like it's also like a ladle. Doesn't it kind of look like a ladle to you?
I guess, yeah.
I mean it's lines connecting stars, so yeah. So he continues showing you the stars and the star map for a while, and um, eventually it gets dark pretty quickly, right? Because it was the nights are long here, and it is getting close to winter. It's getting chilly out, so it's getting darker, and so you hear your father let himself in the door actually, and he comes up, walks up, and knocks on your door, and then immediately opens it, as parents tend to. Gives you a look, Callista.
Hi. Yeah.
Raises an eyebrow at you, and then looks pointedly down to the star maps on the floor.
Um, yeah, man was just showing me some cool maps he got from his dad. Huh.
Emmett nods. I'm gonna. Yeah, Emmett doesn't notice shit. Emmett's just excited about stars. So he's, yeah, he just continues flipping through the pages of stars and maps and such.
Is that his perception check?
That is his perception check, yes.
Kick this man in the foot. Or the dick.
Hello, entropy cluster. That's, yeah, we're traumatizing people. Um, yeah, so you, so he gives you another pointed look, but does not press the matter further and leaves. No, I'm traumatizing people, entropy cluster. Hey, you are not. I am. Um, We're playing Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm traumatizing people. Anyways, um, so it gets dark pretty quickly, and so you guys actually, he looks up from the, Emin looks up from the star maps, and hey, it's getting pretty dark out. We should probably be able to see some of these if we go outside.
Uh, yeah, they should pop up in a minute. Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Oh, sure.
There is a back door over here behind the, um, if you can see where I'm pointing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he has been to your house before a couple of times, but he still lets you lead the way because he is of a lower class than you are, and he's a little shy around people. So
I just try to brush them past anyone. Servants, God forbid, they get in our way.
God forbid they get in your way.
Yes, they'll attack us.
God. So you get out without incident. I'm scooching you out here. And it is twilight out. It's nice. It's you're in Hedix now, so there is some light pollution, not nearly as much as in Kaiton, because they're always doing interesting stuff over there, you've heard. But there is some light pollution. You can see you're right on the edge. I'm gonna scoot you back to the city map temporarily.
Alright.
So as you can see, you're right on the edge of this. So you can see over the edge across here. And while that is the lower class sort of district, it's still kind of lit up. You can see magically assisted candles through windows and like brightly colored smoke coming out of chimneys.
Okay.
It's very pretty. And then up top, there's this structure up here. It's a big magic school, and of course that it's got the it's got this multicolored glass dome over the top. This is one of the bigger cities in Hedix, and it's called Eimstead. And so there's a lot of magic schools in Hedix, just by the nature of the place, but this is one of the more well-known ones because of how pretty it is. It's very well designed, and they focus here on things like illusion magic and stuff like that.
Lovely architecture.
Beautiful architecture. So the night darkens before your eyes, and it's you can see stars start to pop out.
So, you said that one was the brightest one.
Yeah.
So if we follow that, is that the Dipper?
He looks up to where you're pointing, like scooches his head over, so where his hair kind of brushes against yours, and yeah, you've found it. You found it. There's a lot of stars, aren't they? You know what'd be cool? It'd be really cool to go up and see what they're made out of, because there's nobody really knows what they're made out of. Some people say that the gods laid a huge curtain over us, like a huge blanket, and the stars are holes in the curtain through which we can almost see into the celestial domain. So it's really interesting looking up and knowing, like, you know, just thinking. I know it's like it's a tall tale, but you can almost think with like how glimmery the stars are that if I look up, I can almost see Axtia. We're good.
Imagine how many portals could be out there.
How many portals?
Yeah.
Portals to what?
Well, who knows?
Yeah, I suppose so.
But you'd love to go find out, wouldn't you?
I would. I'd like nothing more than to go up there. I don't know how high they are, but they can't be that high up, right? Like there's nothing you can't go that far up, surely. So they've got to be I would think that they're up there somewhere, maybe even just a couple of miles above the surface.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Or we could be entirely wrong. The people in Kaiton are always trying to figure out this stuff about our world.
Hmm.
It is, it's a beautiful night today is. There's, you can see three of the four moons. The, the one that kind of does its own thing, and then the two that orbit each other. And then the smaller one that orbits in a figure eight pattern between the two that orbit each other is behind one of the bigger two currently. So you can see three of them. And it is kind of it's it's a beautiful sight. So you guys sit there as the night grows darker and colder for a while until he stands up and at about midnight-ish and gathers his papers and says, I should probably get going. I enjoyed hanging out with you. I really liked hanging out with you. I have to get back.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
It's real late, I guess.
It is pretty late, but that's okay. I'm glad I got to hang out with you. He holds his arms out awkwardly, like kind of asking for a hug, but also with plausible deniability if you don't want a hug.
Uh, yeah, why not? Just
Yeah,
rush in, give him a hug, a spin.
you're gonna spin him around.
Yeah, I mean, is he taller than me?
Yes.
I attempt. I attempt to give him a little shake.
You get him a bit like quarter way around. He giggles.
Tiny.
You are a little bit small, and you're 14, so you're like 5'4" currently, and he's a whole he's started puberty. He's just begun the puberty, so he's like 5'6". But yeah, he leaves with a smile in sent in your direction, and you head back inside.
Praying I don't encounter the one guy.
The one guy, I will. I will
Jesus
let.
Christ himself.
Hell yeah, Batman? Is that the one guy? Is it Batman?
I'm running to my house and see Batman. I'm just watching Batman. He lives there now.
Yeah. So I'm gonna stop you here. You do in fact get stopped at the dinner table because your dad is at the dinner table. Your dad's in this chair. It's his chair. It's the head of the table. You know that I don't approve of that sort of person.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. And I know that you may have some of that sunk cost fallacy just with what you are already, but the point is that they're not supposed to know about that.
How often he does? I think he does.
Right. So tone it down.
Very good.
Tone it down. Remember, you don't want to end up like your mother. He waves his hand in a way that implies that you are dismissed. You may now go back to your room.
Okay. Coup d'etat, motherfucker, I die. just jump in the chair, start a boss fight.
Punch your father directly in the face.
I think I need to pass like 3 intimidation checks and try that shit.
You would need to do like no, it wouldn't he would be the one making the intimidation checks. You would need to pass at
Oh,
least two DC 20 wisdom saving throws.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, scamper.
So,
He
yeah.
took his maps with him, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank God. Okay.
You wanna roll insight?
Yeah. Still on the death board, that's good.
I don't care.
And my ooh, that is well, the chat that's disastrously low. That totals out to not much. Where is it?
Somehow, you
Yep.
don't think your dad noticed the maps.
Yeah.
She rolled a 2.
Yeah.
So,
Hey,
somehow,
technically it's a 3.
somehow you don't think your dad noticed the maps. You think you're pretty in the clear on that one.
It's what the force assumption.
Yeah. So, you go to bed. It is midnight after all. The night passes without incident. Your father does not come into your room or anything. Next day, you wake up and um, it is the beginning. It's the beginning of a day. It's the beginning of I'm not going to bother pulling up my calendar. It's the beginning of the general holy day of the week.
Alright.
So your father does not bother knocking before he just enters your room. There are times when he is polite, and that's polite with a strong,
Half second warning.
yeah. This is not one of those times. He just enters your room.
First time I don't even have a lock, you just rip that off on me.
Oh no, you definitely don't have a lock. Yeah. So, are you awake, child?
Yeah.
You know that this is the day we go to the temple.
Yeah. I'll be right in a minute.
All right. So he leaves. He's in his formal clothes.
I'll go to put on our usual fit. That's nice for headaches.
Yeah. You gotta dress nice for mommy headaches.
Yeah. I might get smitten for not.
Uh huh. You get smote.
That's the worst way to do it. They smited, smitten, smoke.
Show up in sweatpants and a t-shirt and get smote by mommy headaches. Okay.
Equip fancy clothes. Here we go.
Fancy clothes. Equipped. That's the worst sentence I've said today. No, actually, I think mommy headaches might be worse. I don't know. You guys can have a poll in chat. Anyways, so you're gonna exit your room. You can do that when you will.
Oh, just go around the front door. Or...
Mm-hmm. Just like your dad. Your dad will be waiting here. So
Yeah.
he looks you up and down. That'll do.
Trying, Dad. I'm trying.
And you leave. So
She will give me a drip check.
you wanna roll for drip?
You know what? Fuck you. If I can apply my charisma to this.
Yeah, you can apply your
Oh my god! I will
no.
not
Apply
do.
your charisma. Apply your charisma. What's it? What is it?
Not impressive.
She rolled a 3.
I got a 7.
7 drip. You when your father says that'll do, you can see visible disdain on his face.
Probably just bit his own lip right now, trying not.
That's not the battle that he needs to be fighting today.
Okay. Okay, pulled up Dice Cloud for my inventory.
Alright, so you are headed up to here, if you can see where I'm pointing. But on the walk, roll perception.
See, do I have proficiency with that? I doubt I do.
You didn't take proficiency in perception?
No, fun fact, I'm an idiot. I dump wisdom every time, if not strength.
Yeah, but you still okay. Okay, that's a 19.
Okay, lovely. So she can perceive.
She
today.
can perceive. So there's whisperings. you kind of crane your ears, like you've got like a big hat on so that people can't see your ears as well. But you kind of lean over a little bit, just subtly. And did you hear that elven boy got caught with star maps? That is not directed at you, just a couple of
No, yeah.
gossips.
She
Yeah.
just has to like search for where that voice.
And it's a couple of gossipy humans, like a couple of gossipy human ladies. It's yeah, I heard it's really it's you have to ask because he's only what, 13, 14? How would a child go about acquiring star maps? That's not, it's just generally pretty suspicious. What with the, because I'm sure you know who has that sort of affinity towards the cosmos, and like people in Axtia sure have a little more affinity towards it, but we're a lot closer to Morna, and that's the that's Sylvan stuff. You guys, you pass them, and you can't quite hear them anymore. But yeah, you go to temple, and you have your standard. There's the sermon, and then you do some praying, as you do.
Something, something. They yell at me,
Mm-hmm.
tell me what's
No,
good.
you just
Oh, that's my
you
usual
can't
experience
you
with
can't
Twitch.
you
Okay.
can't no gay for you. Um,
Okay. Okay.
yeah. So you it's a slightly tense service, but when is it not? So you leave the service, and here I'm gonna scoot you back down about here. Roll perception again.
All right. Here we go. You know what? Shut up. Flames. Here you go.
8.
9. Okay. I'm going to my other sense. Which one? Which one's nice with perception rolls? Hey, chat. All my dice have personalities. I gotta find the perception lovers.
Okay. You and your dad both hear just kind of a vague commotion, and your father kind of pulls you over to a side street, just to because he does hold a position of power in the city, so to speak. Not a very high one, considering that he's an Earth Genasi, and it's just a fact of life that Genasis in general don't get positions of power. But he's got like a lower position of power with like a clerical position, clerical, the righty boy position for the guards. So he pulls you over to like a side street, like a back alley. And there you see, you see Emin, first of all. Okay. Okay. All right. You see Emin, and but you don't just see Emin. You see Emin surrounded by a lot of angry people. And they're you can't quite make out what they're yelling, but he's already a little bruised. Some of them have staffs, others of them have just various rocks. He's a little bruised up. You can see faintly a cut along his jawline. And he seems like he's trying to explain himself. But yeah. You can roll perception again if you'd like to try and make out what they're saying.
Okay. Wolfram, here you go. I know there's a reason I never roll these fuckers. That's
So
another.
that's a
It's
four.
about like my third consecutive three, I think. Besides the drip check.
Yeah,
No, the drip check was a three as well.
yeah. I think yeah. Um, your father pulls you a bit closer with an expression that you don't really like on his face. Um, you can roll insight to try and see what the expression is, or you can just let it be if you like.
Let's press it. Healer dice. Wisdom is your catch-all. Come on. Just a minute. Not awful. 16.
He's almost got that look on his face of somebody who knows their kid is about to be taught a lesson. So you get closer. He pulls you closer. You're not super pleased about this, but so as you had suspected, people are yelling just really kind of awful things about him. Like you hear one voice stand out. It's, "Get out of our city, you Sylvan bitch." Just general various derogatory things about elves, um, questioning of his lineage, a lot of insult based on Sylvan stuff as would be expected. There's an incredible amount of distrust for the Sylvan here. And your father makes you watch for a couple of minutes and then he pulls you away to go home. So,
So, six.
which chat?
Push check. Drip count.
So you go back to your house.
Oh, fuck, moved the bookmark.
Hmm?
Nothing while I was on the Twitch chat, so you moved the
Mm.
bookmark.
Okay. Yeah. So you go back to your house. Your father raises his eyebrow at you. Is that really the sort of company that you wish to be associated with?
Well, didn't you say that was that already?
His eyes flash with anger. You can tell you're on dangerous ground here. It's, don't push your luck, child. Besides, from what I've heard, he won't be here much longer. So,
What do you mean?
from what I've heard, his family's leaving. I mean, you can't expect them to stay after after accusations of their child being Sylvan. Yeah, there's a lot of things that aren't fair. You can go to your room now. A couple of days pass, and it seems your father was right. Emin is no longer in this city, nor is his family. And word on the streets is that they were pretty much removed by force. Like, I mean, Emin was removed by force. The rest of the family kind of just left in the middle of the night. So, all right. So, time passes, as it tends to. You're, So, time passes as it does. You are 16 years old, and you've been kind of just, you've been learning. You've been putting time into learning just alchemy, stuff like that. Alchemy and various magics of that sort. It's not difficult to learn alchemy in headaches. You just can't go to the more reputable schools because they would know you. So you seek out you seek out lower class people. And you've gotten a bit more independence now, and your father doesn't really care so long as you don't make a public fool of yourself. So you acquire a couple of herbalism books over the months, and just very generally learn. So, and you had planned today. Your father thinks that you will be going to the temple to pray all day. You had, in fact, planned to go to this little cave in the forest that you'd found, right? And kind of stocked up with various things. So you'd planned to go there instead of going to the temple to pray. You'd planned to go there and practice some alchemy because it's in the woods. There's no better way to. There's no better place to illegally acquire ingredients than the woods.
Mushroom picking time.
Mushroom picking time. Hell yeah.
Can't believe I've created a character that's cottagecore.
All of your characters are cottagecore knowing you. So I've put you in the city. You've been plonked.
Damn, fell 2 miles down. Died instantly.
Hell yeah, brother.
Okay, Hulk.
Your this is I did not make this map. I'm gonna be real, but it's a little plains area, and then there's forests right beyond it,
Okay.
and there's a bridge up to the north here. So that is the easiest way to get to where you are planning to go.
Okay. Time to run past that bridge and straight into the woods.
Yeah. There's a back gate. The back here, there's a gate.
Okay.
It's small and kind of out of the way, but it's a gate, and so long as you disguise yourself sufficiently, you'll be fine.
Okay.
And considering that your father would like very much for you to stay disguised all of the time, it is not difficult to disguise yourself. But why don't you roll me a charisma check with advantage?
It's up to these ones. Did alright. That one much better. Okay, that is a dirty 20.
All right, so yeah, you're well and truly disguised. You look like an old woman.
Yep.
You've got like
Floppy hat, coverings all
yeah,
over.
like floppy hat, bit of a cloak situation, like a um and like an unrealistically large scarf that manages to cover up most of your lower face, but looking like it's unintentional to do that. So, okay. Yeah. So you get yourself out of the city with ease and make your way over to your little cave, which is
Behold,
over here.
the she shed.
Here is your little cave. Look at that. I'm proud of this little cave. I did make this map.
This. Do I have a token down here?
No, but you can, if you go into the bit that looks like a newspaper that says journal, you can drag your token on there,
Ah, I see it.
and then you should be able to control it.
Bacon cauldron. Get in that bitch.
Yes, you can control it. You've got. So I'll just explain what you've got over here. You've got.
Stash here.
Yeah, you've got a little. You've got a little rug for sitting. A sitting rug. You've got this book here, which is very much full of star maps. And a ink and quill. This is a mug. You make coffee here sometimes. Uh, mortar and pestle, herbalism books, knife for herbalism purposes, various pots, cauldron, baskets, and scrolls.
Okay.
And then the rest of the cave is pretty empty.
Yeah,
But
the
yeah.
northwest side is for the bats. We have a lease agreement.
Mm-hmm. So you you've got the choice now. You can, if you want to go out and role play uh, the gathering of plants, I will gladly roleplay the gathering of plants with you. That is right up my alley. But if you do not enjoy role-playing the gathering of plants, that is also entirely valid. And you may just vibe if you want and say that you've got stuff already.
Let's attempt it at least once. Let's go and gather plants.
Hell yeah. All right.
So
So
I guess
I
I take
don't.
note of what I need.
Yeah.
Take note of what I need. Run out. Okay, here's the list, bitch.
Yep.
Plant grabbing time.
Here is a forest. Don't mind that token. Um, I removed it. Yes, I'm this. This is a recycled map.
Oh man.
Yes, he is not here. You can put your token on here wherever you wish to be,
Drown. This
as you do.
fucker shit up.
Okay, so I'm going to have you roll survival
Okay.
or or nature if your intelligence is better.
Yeah, marginally. This. Alright. For the bit.
Oh, the
This
chaotic dice. Oh, it's a 2. You find this pretty neat plant, actually. You're not sure, you can't really identify it very well, but it's a pretty neat plant. It's like um I'll pull up a picture of it on my phone.
The only thing that fucking dice is good for is critting bosses. It is angry and it is taking it out on me because this is the survival check.
Yeah, you find this cool little plant. I'm just gonna put this in a new tab. You find this plant.
Okay. Cool. Eat that bitch like corn on the cob. I don't know.
I'm not letting you do that. I thought you might recognize it. That's why I showed you a picture. But
Well, I've seen it before. I don't know its name. It's not the greatest at plants, believe me.
um, yeah, you find that you can harvest it if you so desire.
Okay, press E to collect.
All right, you have a basket. You put some of this. Um, I'll describe it for those in chat. It's if you guys have seen foxglove, it looks pretty similar to foxglove but purple. So yeah, that's what it looks like. And you collect the flowers, the leaves, both. It's a whole fucking plant.
Just,
You put the whole fucking plant in your basket.
just fucking slash it with a knife.
Hell
It's
yeah.
fine now.
It is yours now. You may now roll another survival check. I will let you roll. You will be rolling a total of 3 times.
I'm open both of them. That's good.
Oh my god.
Oh no, this is like half of my collection of costumes. You motherfucker. I call these the Christmas boys. You do a funny. 9.
Okay, that's better. So, you you find a couple of more common, vaguely magical plants. Like one that you know has You find a plant that you know has some weak hallucinogenic properties. One that's uh, good at. You find a plant that's you find a plant that's got some mild hallucinogenic properties. One that's good at treating burns. Just some various plants.
Usual suspects, I'm guessing. Yeah.
Just some usual guys. All right, you may now roll your third time.
You fair with wisdom checks. That figures.
17.
Yep, that'd be. Well, actually, if I'm allowed to use intelligence, that's
Oh yeah,
19. Yeah,
19. Nice.
I use this one for magics.
So you find some. You find some. You only find one plant this time, but you do know that this plant is notably magical, and it does what it's not. It doesn't have any effects by itself, but when added to things like potions, it tends to amplify the effects of whatever else it's put in with. So, for that reason, it is relatively sought after because some plants have beneficial effects, but they are weak.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little guy. Just a little guy. It's like a little white flower.
Pack it up, wrap it up, throw it back.
Alright. You may now go back to the cave, and by that I mean I will put you back in the cave.
You stop me. Hello, bats.
You say hello to the bats. There is, in fact, one bat. He is he is used to the bat. He is used to at this point. You have named him Benjamin.
Never explained that one to chat.
Yeah, we're not gonna explain that one to chat. Um, so yeah, you are you may now use whatever plans you've gathered. You've gotten in the habit of just kind of taking what you have and just kind of in putting it in the cauldron and seeing what happens.
I mean, fuck, mild hallucinogen plus amplifier. Let's make meth. I don't. Not actually meth. It's more like shrooms at this point.
Yeah, one of the plants that you found was a mushroom, which I know it's not I know it's not a plant. I know mushrooms aren't plants.
Hey, chat. We're bio majors.
We're bio
We
majors.
study fungi. Don't go.
Yes, I know
So
what I'm doing. You found some sporophytes.
the base basket that has septa in it. I
Them hyphae.
suppose I find gametophyte dominant bases to add to the little. I take that sporopollen out. I can make bad jokes all day.
Entropy cluster. I know that fungi are not plants. That's the idea. That's what I just said. That's the idea. Entropy cluster. Anyways, um, okay. So you've got your things. You've got your unidentified purple flower. You've got that mild hallucinogen. You've seen people use you've used that hallucinogen in potions before, and it makes it's pretty gentle. It doesn't do anything really particularly bad. Like you've heard of so-called bad trips, and you've never experienced one of those with the type of hallucinogen you gathered.
Is it like vapor based, or just like take a sniff of it?
Yeah, it
No,
is vapor based.
waft them with this. I feel like
Yeah, so you may make your potion. I'm going to
bottle,
have
vessel, knife. Yay!
Yeah, I am not going to role play out the potioning that hard because I didn't plan for the potioning.
Just imagine that short by Pez. Well, I don't know that avocado grenade stuff.
I don't know what you mean by avocado grenade, but now I'm imagining the avocado meme. Like,
If anyone knows what avocado grenade means, it's that shortstop film. That's what I'm doing. I'll show it to you later.
you'll show it to me later. Now I have the avocado song stuck in my head. Screw you.
That's lovely.
But
Trauma fuming.
we are actually, you're not supposed to know that.
Cooking like Walter.
Hell yeah, let's make meth.
I wouldn't put it past headaches.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have you Roll a straight d20 for potion.
Okay.
You should have rolled a chaotic one.
I was like eyeing this motherfucker. You know what? Because I think it'll be very funny. I call these guys individually the Cosmos and the Fate. If I roll something from them, I simply, even as a DM, like I never punish these motherfuckers. If they choose to kill someone, they choose to kill someone. So let's roll Cosmos. Kill me, bitch. 11. Okay.
11. So, you, um, I don't, do you know who Entropy Cluster is? Because they just said lol lol straight d20 xd.
I don't know Entropy now. But hello, Entropy. I am horrendously one of them queers.
I don't suppose,
Is this lustrous?
is this lustrous? Are you lustrous from Spectrum?
I feel like I can talk endlessly about like things from this school and it'll make progressively less sense.
Yeah. Yeah, it's lustrous. Yeah, that tracks.
Damn,
That
damn you,
tracks. Um,
damn you outing me. Damn you type like him more now, don't you? I mean, you out yourself with your own texting style.
yeah. I've never seen anybody else in this day and age in 2023 write put the LOLOL. I've not seen anybody else do that but you.
God. I've done it once, like quote the troll meme.
Anyways,
So I get to work, I guess.
you get to work your potion and you get some water from the you get some water from the river. Yeah. Um, yeah, you get some water from the river. You've got a little bit of alcohol that you use to preserve things sometimes. You can put that in if you wish. Or you can just drink it. I'm kidding, you're underage. Um, I mean, who am I kidding? We're in D&D. The drinking age is if you can stand up and order a drink.
If you can pick it up.
Yeah. Um, so yeah, you've got a little liquor. You put that in the pot. Um, and you Or are you just gonna like supervise it? You gonna stand over it, or are you just gonna like sit down and vibe?
Let's see. Well, I think for today she's gonna vibe.
All right.
Sit next to her, hope it runs its course. God, if I die, I'll be dead.
So you sit down for a while, and you're having a time. You're having a pretty good time actually. Like you're just sitting on your rug. The rug is This is a really soft rug, dude. Like this is like a really soft rug. You're having a good time. And then you look over at the fire pit, and you see that the fire is starting to spread.
Oh Lord. So I don't know if I got a little. Preferably not this rug, but if I got something to beat it down with.
All right, I mean, pick something to beat it down with. You've got the rug and you've got pots.
Yeah, that's being active again, of course.
Yeah, so you you try and beat down the fire. It's not doing much. The fire's continuing to spread across the stone floor and just kind of it's spreading. It's up the walls, across the floor. There's a lot of fire in the area right now.
Oh, that's some.
You're not having a good time.
Stone catching fire.
You're having a time right now. You feel very hot, and you did not you've been like burnt before, but you didn't expect a full body burn to feel almost like just prickly. It's just a really weird sensation. It doesn't feel good, but it's a really weird sensation. And everything you can not see anything but fire. Now, you can't see the pot. All you can see is fire and why don't you roll me a wisdom saving throw to see how hard you panic?
Okay, here we go. This is your check. Okay, that would be 15.
So Yeah, you're continuing to try and beat down the flames at your feet, like trying to slap yourself to get the fire off of yourself. You're not entirely panicked yet. Like you're like, okay, okay, I've got a couple of minutes. I've got a couple of minutes before I die of smoke inhalation. All right, I gotta keep going. We gotta keep going. We're doing okay. We gotta beat down the fire. Um,
How's it already got a scarf around my face to hold it?
oh yeah,
Hold
you've got
it.
yeah. So you keep trying to beat down the fire. You're still there's a lot of fire, and then you kind of feel cold for a minute, and you look up, and there's a woman in front of you. She's very pretty. She's is a very pretty woman. She's got a long, like lavender purple braid that goes down one of her shoulders. One of her eyes is cloudy and white, and there's a gnarly scar over it. And she just kind of looks at you and she holds out her hand. So you take her hand and you can almost feel your stomach drop out from under you, and you find yourself in an unfamiliar stone room. You no longer feel like you're on fire. You're just in an unfamiliar stone room. You look around, it looks like there's bricks, but it also looks almost like the bricks are melded together by magic, and you can feel the humming of unnatural magic around you. And in the woman in with the purple hair is she's also humming with that unnatural magic, but she's humming with it in a kinder way, almost. She's strong. There's an aura of power about her, but she also does not seem like she is going to hurt you, where you kind of get that feeling from the room that you're standing in. The room is hostile. She is not. And she reaches out a hand rough with callus and cups the side of your face in her hand. She says, "You've got promise, little star. Find me."
What?
And the world fades to dark. And then it fades back in again, and you blink. You blink tears out of your eyes and find that the little campfire that you had set up under the cauldron to boil the
Potion.
potion, it has burnt down to nothing but embers, and the smoke in the room has dissipated.
Bad trip.
It seems so. So,
Out of here. Time to clean up this mess.
I'll tell you. You'll find out later why her being your gay awakening is really fucking funny.
You cannot make it any funnier than the answer I'm already thinking of, but okay.
Tell me after stream. Um, so, yes, a very pretty one. Yeah. So now you've got a pot full of warm goop. Um, would you like to, now that you've just come off of your trip, would you like to just roll me an intelligence check to see what exactly that flower that you couldn't quite identify was?
The oh fuck flower? That's a
It
16.
was wolfsbane.
That's not the
You,
one I'm thinking of.
you,
Oh my god! I know this flower. when searching for character names, I would look at flowers for so long, and I was like memorizing them. Oh my god.
Yeah, you just you mixed wolfsbane with a mild hallucinogen and a catalyst. Okay. Um,
That does look like Foxo, doesn't it? Yeah.
yeah. So you may dispose of the goop if you wish. It would probably be poisonous if you fed it to somebody, but I don't know what you would do with it because you've got kind of a lot of it.
God, I imagine if I just put a spoon in the thing, I can just end it right now. I said in
You might
memes,
also just throw up.
if anyone would like to just go to memes, you can just see exactly what's in that pot, but I guess purplish on them.
God, I'm looking. I'm looking. Oh, what? Okay, it's not loading, but video unavailable.
You
You
really don't need to see
fool.
it.
You fool. Anyways,
You really don't need to see it, don't worry about it.
so
Just bucket of wet slop grins.
yeah. All right. So you've got your cauldron of goop. You could just dump it outside. It would be fine.
Yeah.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah. Or I can just dump it specifically into the river. Fuck all them fish. Just all y'all.
Fuck them fish.
Just a little bit. It goes in the river. Just a little bit. I won't kill some random fish.
Okay. Um, you dump a little bit of the goop in the river. Roll for fish.
I'm gonna get revenge for Akuoto. Like 10 sessions later, Akuoto is gonna kill me.
Which how it is.
Ah,
You do not kill a fish.
missed.
You missed. It just dissipated. It's just plants, man.
One of the fungi.
It's plants and one fungi.
One fungi? Damn, what's he like?
I'm kicking you out of my campaign.
You know what? It was worth it. It was.
Oh God, you're insufferable. Okay. So
What time is it? Jesus.
it's it's like like 4 p.m.
I'm gonna run back home and explain to my dad. Definitely did not make a bucket of wet slop. Grins. I mean, if he asked, I could say probably experienced God. I don't know.
I experienced God, and she was a pretty lady.
She touched my cheek. I'm no longer interested in the opposite sex.
I got high. A woman touched my cheek, and I nutted.
God, if I just make Calista trans woman, just nuts on the spot from being touched by anything. I didn't write cis in her character sheet. I can do it at any point I want to. Moving on.
Oh my God. Um, so you can go back to. I'm gonna slap you. I'm just gonna slap you directly back on your house. You
Okay.
don't remember the entirety of getting back to your house, but you are back here. You're just kind of lost in thought. You just got touched by a pretty woman. Granted, you did hallucinate that pretty woman, but you got um, touched by a pretty woman nonetheless.
Good enough for her. She might be himself. Who knows?
Yeah. Um, so it seems to be your lucky day. Your dad is not between you and your room.
Okay.
So,
Try and like change clothes and hope this doesn't reek of anything.
roll for yeah. Actually, just roll me a d10.
What's my D10s isn't a shithead?
I'm having you roll the uselessest dice.
No, D10s are great.
The uselessest dice other than a d100.
Yeah. I mean, I had Polearm Master Sentinel, so you can't trash talk a D10 to me when I had a glaive.
That's true. Wait, you have a glaive?
No, my barbarian, my old barbarian. He
Oh,
fought with primarily a glaive. Well,
I was gonna say that was gonna be pretty funny because Connor has a glaive. That's his main weapon.
I mean, fuck, if I let's see, let's just pick up a blade to the bit, would be great.
Nah,
7.
7. Yeah. You don't really smell. You smell a little bit of plants, but you could argue that away by that. You could argue that away by like, um,
There you go. That fucking you raised
I
a
need
dirty
to.
girl.
I need to.
It's
I'm
fucking
texting you something stupid. Anyway, this is
Fight God if I say that one.
boss fight. Your father.
It's just gonna be like the world revolving Jebel's theme from Delta Room.
Da 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 da.
God, I want to because I am the power side.
You really multi-class into clown.
God.
Oh, that's pretty funny. Um, so yeah, uh, you get into your room without incident. You're just vibing. You're doing okay. Your dad does not come get you.
Okay.
Moth says clown wouldn't do you justice when you're the whole circus.
Okay, Edgeworth. You know what? I have a fucking image for that shit. You can go to memes real quick as
I
the
need to go to memes
chill.
apparently.
I called you Edgeworth maybe not 10 seconds ago, and now I'm just. That's all. That's
Oh
all I
wow.
can say.
Okay. Man, people are gonna watch this VOD and be like, that's really that is bold of me to assume that people are gonna want to watch. Yeah, I don't know. I would like to think I'm entertaining
One day.
one
Like,
day.
the worst possible outcome for this is okay. If it gets forgotten, it gets forgotten, and no one else hears what I just said. But if you ever hit like 100 followers, God forbid, someone goes and rewatches this shit, and we're somehow demonstrably worse than quality, and they're just like, "Fuck."
Like we've become worse in quality.
No, we're worse in quality now. We don't even have
Oh,
a fucking microphone. We got.
yeah, I'm using my computer microphone because I have an omnidirectional mic, and Brisket does not have a mic, and so it's not working. We thought my omnidirectional mic would work. It didn't, and I forgot to borrow Connor's mic, which does work. Yeah, I'm blaming you for this.
I didn't even do anything.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Okay. You know what? That's just like my character. Let's go.
Oh my God, dad moment.
Oh my God. I thought you were Dungeon Mommy, not Dungeon Daddy. Fuck off.
Yeah, I'll be your dungeon mommy.
Good lord.
I'm. Mm, mm, mm. You gonna clip that for me, Moth?
Yeah, can somebody flip like all of this real quick?
Yeah, Moth is our resident clipper, generally speaking, unless they're on mobile.
What is this
Hell
massive room?
yeah, thanks, Moth. Anyways, what did you say?
What's this massive room in the bottom left?
Um, well, you see, well, it's a storage room.
Oh, okay.
I may or may not, I don't know how to, I'm not good at floor plans.
Okay.
So I may or may not have uh, downloaded an image from the internet that was a modern house plan and then just went over that.
Yeah.
So that was the garage.
Yeah, that's what I've done before. Like
Yeah,
I'll trace out like literally places on like Zillow or something or wherever it is.
yeah. Moth says, I'm playing Monster Hunter right now, so I may not clip everything, lol. That's fine. Do not worry about that. Yeah,
My
you're
life
good.
is one big clip if I clown hard enough. You don't have to worry.
For real,
Go
people are just
on.
gonna have to watch the VOD. Um, hell yeah. Hell yeah, we got that clip. Anyways, so I'm gonna do another time skip.
Just mommy all spaced out.
uh, I'm not saying that entropy. Um, yeah, I'm not. That's gonna have to be a hardcore no for me, dog. Maybe later. Maybe if you give me money.
Yeah, I'll say it in her voice if you give me money.
How are you gonna say it? Do an impression of
Give me
me.
enough money. No.
Do an impression of me right now.
No, I can't do impressions.
Yeah, neither can I. That's why I don't. That's why I just use different tones for my voices. I need to learn how to voice act. That would be a useful skill to have.
Doing voice training, but purely for the D&D bit.
Yes, exactly.
No, except I'm gonna do it, and everyone's just gonna be staring at me like, "Oh, boy."
You're so gay. Anyways, time skip. You are now 19 years old.
Yay.
You've been you've been vibing. Your dad's um yeah, your dad's still just oh, I did say that before. He was quoting me. I did say that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'm a little stupid. It's okay. It's fine. Anyways. Oh, hi. Yeah, I've got hello. Hello
Hello,
there.
Cimetière Facilier.
I'm not gonna try and do that. People pay you to say ara ara in their streams?
I mean, whatever gets your bag. I mean,
True, true. Yeah. Yeah, there's that. So anyways, you're 19.
I have no idea how
You
to read.
yeah, your dad is not yeah, your dad's not the you're still not the biggest fan of him. That's a little bit of an understatement, but you know what I mean. You are
Holy fuck, it's me. I just followed this shit.
anyways. So you're just vibing and so yeah, you're 19. It is the holy day again. So you may now roll for drip.
It's either going to be like horrendously higher or horrendously lower, and I don't even know how that's possible, but if the dice can make that possible, it'll be this motherfucker. Great, come on. There we go.
14, so
So
that's
18.
18. So yeah, you've got acceptable drip. You
I got them Jesus sandals on.
you walk out of your room. Your dad looks you up and down. Just, yeah, looks at you. It's acceptable. And um,
It's his drip, that motherfucker.
yeah.
Like, he looks like shit.
Also, uh, Facilier, however you pronounce whatever, I don't care.
It's silly.
Um,
It's a Disney movie.
Oh, right now it is right now it is Brisket session 0. So it is Brisket session 0. So right now we're going through her backstory.
Facilier, what's your Discord tag? Who are you?
I think it might be Connor 12. Anyways,
Yeah, it goes by that.
you don't know the okay.
That's my...
Yep.
Holy fuck, it's 12.
Yeah, it's 12.
Hello, 12.
Hello 12. I'm just gonna call you 12 now. Yeah.
It's because he's 12 years old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah. I'm gonna roll drip for your dad.
God.
Nat 20!
I'm killing.
He has never looked sharper. Yeah, your dad has never looked sharper. He's a bit. What do you mean? What did I say? What did I say that I can't say on Twitch, Moth?
I rolled a 7 on drip originally. Now I rolled an 18, so I rolled a nat 20.
Moth, did I fuck up? Oh, okay. Did Brisket fuck up?
What did I say? Yeah, he's 12.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
it's
so
like
weird lore. We just have a group of those motherfuckers, Connors, and
we have like 6 Connors.
he's the second one to live on 10th floor.
That's why
we
he's
just
called
talk
Connor
about
12.
but
We don't like Connor
he's
10.
been ostracized, and now Connor 12 is the only one who remains from 10th floor, so he's actually Connor 10, 12, and 8. Don't even ask.
Yeah. And then there's also Connor Prime, who is the oldest, and he's the one that you guys know. That's Undead Gamer.
Yes, that's the guy from the last episode.
Yes. Um. Anyways, so yeah, your dad is looking incredibly snazzy. He's got like a full suit on and like a full like a cloak, like one of those Sherlock Holmes cloaks. It's like a cloak and a cape. Um. Yeah. It's not a JoJo reference. If that's is that what you said?
I just think I like JoJo Dragon and swear.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. So there's that. And you guys may now go to the temple. So you have a walk. Roll perception for your walk. Roll,
God, I'm gonna like miss my foot.
roll walk perception.
No, you're the saving throw. It's Gemini. First I said I ever got.
Huh.
Gemini. Woo! Oh,
That's
that's
a 19, yeah.
that's a dirty 20.
It's a quiet day. You kind of wasted that 19 because there's not much to see.
God. Gemini.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are all. This one's even correct.
Huh. That's a shame. Um so yeah. You make it to the temple without incident. Just gonna scooch you into here. This is the area where you're meant to pray. You listen to the server, right, the sermon person, the pastor, the priest,
The
priest works,
bastard.
cleric maybe. I don't know. You listen to him. He talks. He talks kind of a lot actually, but it's a it's an okay sermon. He's just talking about the sanctity of magic and like the sanctity of magic, how magic is sacred to, especially in the realm of Hedix, um, and just that kind of stuff, and that you should not misuse magic. So, and then it becomes time for you guys to pray, and you can just I'm gonna put your guy on there.
Imagine, mommy. Sorry, mommy.
You can pick a spot if you would like.
Uh, no, I can't actually. The what I'm in it. Wait, hold on. If I drag my token onto here, can I like cloak myself? Oh, I can.
Yes, you can put an infinite amount of yourselves.
I'm simply gonna stand on this pillar till I start dominant. No, I'll be right
You can so you kneel and you're kind of just going through the motions. Not gonna lie, you're not the biggest fan of headaches. Why did you put a marker on yourself?
here. I didn't know that's what that was. Okay.
Yeah, it's condition markers.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, yeah, you're you're just going through you're pretty much just going through the motions right now. Um, I've put a marker on you because I think I'm funny.
Poisoned. Not again.
No, that's okay.
I can't see from here.
You could zoom in like a normal person.
God, she's throwing it back too hard.
It's the praying one. Oh my god, but this I'm
Pretty sure
sorry.
it's like thrown or refrained.
Yes. This icon is labeled as back pain.
God, she's 19 and she's already got the fucked up back.
What's up? I'm Jared of 19 and I never fucking learned how to read.
I bit my tongue for 20 minutes and make that joke when you said I turned 19.
Uh, well, you lost. So
Man, no, I won, you lost. My fortitude check.
fortitude. This is not 3.5e.
Fuck you, it is gonna be now. I will run 3.5 at some point. Fucker.
Or Pathfinder. Pathfinder still does fortitude. Anyways, that's off topic. You little bitch.
Pray, I throw it back.
Um. Yes.
Throw it back.
Yes. 12. It is indeed a cowboy hat. That was
It's a cowboy hat. It is
her
an
character
van.
design.
An van. Sun hat. Fuck off.
It was her character design, not mine. Um, so yeah, you're praying. You've never received a response when you pray, but that's part of the course. Nobody really receives a response except for maybe the most dedicated of the clerics, and of course the the leaders of the domain. But that's to be expected. They're the avatars of the gods.
Okay.
And roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, fuck are you? Okay, here we go. Not one, maybe.
10.
Not awful.
That's
11.
acceptable. So you you are currently you're kneeling, right, and you kind of buckle over, just unintentionally, um, and what? Because you suddenly feel sort of a pressure in your head. It's not. It doesn't hurt, but it's definitely strange, and you're not the biggest fan of it. But then you hear a voice. And you would expect it to be a female voice, right? Like, Hedix is a woman. The woman you hallucinated about was a woman. This voice is it's towing the line between it's towing the line between masculine and androgynous. Leave this town. You don't belong here.
Polite or is that racist? I don't
It's said in a
know.
very matter of fact tone. And you wanna roll insight for me?
Okay. No, I don't want to roll inside for you. Uh,
Should roll a five. Yeah. Regardless, before you can think too hard on his words and get offended, the voice continues. They will not be kind to you here. There are people that will. I'd recommend you leave within the next week.
okay.
The pressure leaves your head. Yeah. Your father looks over at you. You've made a little bit of a scene with how you kind of bent over.
It was Mommy Headaches who did that. She bent me over. I said that with
I'm gonna give you a chance to re-say that.
no, I said that with full intention in every regard, and so the list of my that.
Okay, roll me up a new character.
God.
No, the hat's fine. Your hat is still on. But yeah, your father gives you the most scathing look that you have ever seen.
God, can you fucking pray this guy gets mad?
Oh my God, you really said to your religiously devoted father, it was mommy headaches. She bent
No,
me.
okay, so she's not.
Yes.
Let me tell you two things. One, when I told you Inspector on my system coder for fun, this is what I mean. Second of all,
You actually say mommy headaches.
no, she removed one word. You can choose what word it is.
It was
No,
mommy.
it was not
She
headache.
bit it.
No, no, she replaced the word headache. W over referring hashtag memes in the Discord. I'm a clown. That's all I have to say. This
Oh my God. Okay. He gives you a scathing look. Not quite as scathing as when I thought you said mommy headaches, but scathing. You can tell you're in for a verbal tongue lashing when you get home. Yeah. You you stop it. Break done. You're getting some strange looks, but you're done praying. Yeah. So I'm gonna put you back in your house now, and I'm going to put you right here. And because the reason I'm putting you right there is because you barely even get inside the door when your dad, your dad Um, just kind of backs you up against the wall. What the fuck was that?
You always told me to pray. What's my fault for now?
It, what's the problem now? You made a scene. You know that Hedix doesn't talk to people like you.
Well, then what do I pray for?
You pray for forgiveness.
And what if she forgave me?
Well, she clearly hasn't yet. So, tell me, do you have any cantrips?
Do I have any cantrips?
Do you have any cantrips?
Yes, I suppose I have. No, I have a few. Yes, I can send you screenshots.
I'm just gonna scooch over and look at your screens. I'm lazy. Okay, so I'm gonna check. What does Firebolt do?
120 feet of 1d10 fire damage.
Okay, so
With an attack roll and the roll being on.
so your dad is yelling at you. He has continued on his tirade. You are still backed up against the wall. You're pretty scared. Like this is not your first time at the rodeo, but you're pretty scared. Like it's happened before, but that doesn't make it any easier to deal with. And you feel something that you haven't really felt before, and it almost reminds you of that hallucination you had 3 years ago. The feeling of power in that room that the woman took you to. And before you have time to react, your hands are moving on their own. And with more force than you thought you had in you, you push your father back against the wall, and at the same time, a fiery burst of magical energy erupts from your hands into his chest. He's dazed. Your father is dazed. How much damage is it?
1d10.
Okay, can you roll damage for me? Roll damage at disadvantage, because that's the first spell you've ever cast.
7.
Okay, so your father is severely burnt and very dazed. He stumbles back into the wall, and he is, yeah, so stumbles back into the wall. He was he had so much drip this morning, and he no longer has the drip. You have ruined his suit. There's just a big smoking hole in the front. You're pretty sure you burnt off one of his nipples. Um, and I shouldn't have said that one. But, um, so you may now react as you will.
I can do that again, probably. I'm
Uh,
getting the fuck out of here.
yeah, that's the idea.
I rush. Fuck it, I rush to my room, grab whatever the fuck fits on my back.
You've got a backpack,
I'm getting
so
the fuck out to that cave. I'm gonna grab my shit and get the fuck out of this hell.
all right. Um, yeah. So you rush to your room. You rush to your room, get your stuff. It's you get like most of your clothes. You don't bother getting the real fancy shit. Um, you've got your like all your books and stuff. Of which most of which are already at the cave because they're stuff your father would not approve of. And so you get your clothes and your various things, and you rush out the back door. And one of your father's servants shouts for you while you're on the way out. Do you pause?
Ah, fuck it. I like my people. Stop. You have to say.
He's he doesn't get a chance to say anything before a scream rings out from inside the house. Um, it seems that one of the other servants has found your father.
I advise this man runs faster than I can.
Yeah, somebody comes out of the back of the house, um, eyes lock with yours, and they start running towards you.
Fuck it, am I able to attempt another spell?
Have at it.
Mind Sliver. I
Goddamn.
get
Okay. Let's. Does
hit
that?
with a cantrip.
Okay. Does that require a save?
But yes. Intelligence saving throw. My DC will be 14.
You failed.
I
That's a two.
wrote these backward.
What's
Okay, so it's really not gonna matter. But yeah, the 1d4 subtracted from the next saving throw he makes, but for psychic damage, 2 psychic damage.
You did not kill him.
I will say, let's see, given the description of the spell, her stare was filled with so much intent it just opened the third eye on her forehead and sent it out.
Goddamn. Yeah, you've
To
yeah, your
her own
eyes
horror.
yeah, your eyes are you feel a second of splitting pain on your forehead and you can feel something opening up and yeah, and um the person doesn't have time to stop in their tracks. They just scream in agony and drop.
Can I see my father from here, or is he
No, he's still
downstairs?
inside the house.
Let's fuck them. Let's run.
Cool. I'm not gonna make you roll to be outran. Yeah, you're good. You've just injured, you've just severely injured two people. One of them being your own father. They're not fucking with you. You're running through the streets in your Sunday drip, trying to get to your cave. You attract some attention. Not gonna lie, because yeah, you attract some attention as you're running through the streets wearing your Sunday drip. But you do successfully exit and get to your cave.
As I approach my cave, I fucking bandages around my eyes. Grab whatever I can fit in the bag remaining, most important books, whatnot. Hopefully not Wolfsbane.
You could probably get away with bringing some of your pots as well in like the basket.
Sure, stuff it in pots.
Yeah. Um, you can carry um, you could probably the cauldron is small enough for it's a cauldron, but you could probably carry it. I mean, you got it out here.
Yeah, I think it takes this as alchemist supplies.
hmm
Okay.
So
Let's
you gather your stuff. You've got a couple of pots and a cauldron and a book. You've got a couple of pots, a cauldron, a book full of star maps, several herbalism books and like alchemy stuff. Uh, you've got like three baskets. One of them broke over the years. You had four, but one of them broke. And your mortar and pestle and stuff. So you've got all your things. And you run. And yeah. I don't have a map prepared for I don't have a map prepared for when you for like the next town you get to, but we can roleplay that out a bit if you want.
go on, yeah,
I am very ambivalent.
sure.
All right, so yeah, there's the next town you get to is it barely even counts as a town. It's just like a tiny little village.
Hamlet.
Yeah, um, yeah, and there's you don't have your bandages on now, so they can see. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll for racism.
Roll for
Your eyes are moons.
So, for chat, fun fact, Calypso's little pupil match the current phase of the moon.
That is a nat 20. They
You really racist are like,
no, they notice you. They notice that you are different, but also this is a tiny town. They've got like a couple of elves. They don't care that much.
fuck, it's liberal media.
You've met the liberal media. Yeah. You stay there for the next little bit. Like you stay there for a bit. Um, there's people are kind to you. They're a little uneasy because you smell of smoke, and there's still that red line on your forehead from the mind sliver spell. So they are uneasy around you, but they tentatively accept you for the moment. So you stay there for a bit. You stay until it becomes necessary for you to leave.
I should totally just buy a knife.
You own a knife.
Uh, fucking old fucking crossbow. Like, this is the end of it.
Okay. And that, I think, is where we will stop the session for today.
Alright. I attacked my dad after getting bent over by my god. Uh, certainly one of the sentences I've ever said.
One of the sentences of all.
If I had to say something, there was certainly a subject and a verb in that bitch.
Okay, I'm putting us on ending stream. Oh, how many followers do I have? Because it doesn't seem to. Anyways. Yeah, that was quite a session. Thank you. How many followers do I have? Let's see. Yeah, it was only 2 hours, but I didn't expect much. I didn't expect it to be all that long. Because I've got 13 I need to. Uh, does this this follower goal broken? Yeah, I'm putting that there. I'm gonna stick. Let's I'm gonna stick that up there. I'm gonna put in my follower goal. Um, Putting him up there, and then I'm gonna look at him and see. Yeah. Okay. It's still saying that I have 7 followers. I have 13 now. Which thank you guys, by the way. Um, Pardon me. Yeah. So that was quite the session. There's yeah, we're vibing now. So
Given Gavin the sit rep and they're like, average D&D stuff.
the Lion of Kamare, I'm not sure who this is, but Drow should have Australian accents because they're from down under. Also, giant spiders. I don't think that I will be doing that, but thank you for the suggestion. I'm gonna have to find out who that is. But
Execute them.
what?
Just execute them.
No, I need viewers. Oh, I have 7 viewers now. That's a record.
Holy fuck, 7 viewers.
That was the most sarcastic sentence. That was a highly sarcastic sentence. Anyways, yes. I am an enigma wrapped in a mystery. Thank you, Edgelord. I'm kidding. You're not. Anyways. Oh. Seems that Moth has. Yeah. So you're cringe. Got it, says Moth. Um,
Kappa in my own chat.
oh yeah, actually they're agreeing that they're cringe, so that works for us.
Oh, fuck. They made Discord woke? What's this?
They make
They made
what?
Discord woke.
They make Discord woke.
Yes, check the emoji. Check the emoji. Can't believe they
So
just love us.
um, the the pacifist assassin um, just sent some character art of their character. I
It's the ugliest emote I've ever seen. What is this thing?
what are you,
The one I just dropped, Baby Rage.
what? What are you talking about?
Chat.
Um, um,
Looks like a piece of ham.
the baby?
Yes.
The baby looks like a piece of ham.
Yes.
Okay, and I'm not going to question it. So, I do wish to ask though. Do you guys enjoy stream? Do you guys have any suggestions on things that I could do better? Because I'm down for that.
I got molested by Jesus. What is there not to love about this viewing?
Oh my god. More player. Yes, there will be. This is a session 0. This is a one-on-one session with just Brisket. There will be a total of 3 player characters, so 4 people in total on stream. Yes, we're going through each player's prologue at the moment. Thank you, Moth. That is yes, that is yeah. Yeah. Any other? I also microphone may not be ideal. I'm aware. We're working on it. We've got plans. We're gonna be doing it in Connor's room actually, and I'll be bringing my microphone, and then we're gonna figure out something for other people's microphones. Yes, pretty much. Yeah. So, do I need to manually? It's okay. Anyways, so alright. So, is there anybody? How do I raid? Because that could be fun, right? Rating's a fun thing to do. I should pull up Twitch on my computer.
Is there like a feature?
What?
What do you mean?
Rating?
Yeah.
Are you not familiar with rating?
To my knowledge, you just tell them to go harass another streamer.
No, there's like an actual thing that you do.
What does that do?
Puts all of your guys on other. Oh, I need to mute that. Oh dear, I accidentally just.
Hey, this is crazy. This is a close one right now.
Okay.
Wow.
Don't mind me. I just
Bro,
accidentally
I
clicked
wish
on
Damn.
somebody. Don't mind me. I just accidentally. Okay.
Damn.
All right. Somebody. Don't mind me. I just accidentally. Okay.
Damn.
All right. Somebody. Don't mind me. I just accidentally.
Damn.
All right. Somebody. Don't mind me. I just accidentally.
Damn.
All right. Somebody. Don't mind me. Oh God. All right. Somebody. Don't mind me. Oh God. Oh, somebody. Don't mind me. Okay. Did that fix it?
You could just spam the end media button if you have it.
No, I had it up here. Okay. Yeah. It fixed it. I'm good. We're good. Everything's fine. Yeah, because I had my stream up. And then I muted it. All right. So all right, I don't know who I don't know who I would um I'm gonna click on recommended. Okay, never mind. I cannot click on. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. This is on the internet forever. I'm aware, very aware of that.
Not until I end the internet.
You're gonna end the internet?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Okay. Yeah, I don't know who I'm meant to. I don't know who I'm meant to be streaming. Yeah, I'm probably gonna. Please end the internet and me. Uh, Thank you, Entropy. Uh, probably not gonna stream. Probably not gonna raid anybody today then. Just cause out of the, you know, it be like that sometimes. So I I will see you guys later. Yeah. Uh, have a nice. Don't laugh at me. Don't you laugh at me.
I was trying to make a joke, but I've just noticed that the White House is listed on Zillow.
Okay. On that note, I will see you guys later.